Welcome to the Joycast. My name is Tamika, and we are in Madison, Wisconsin today. Who knew? We are at actually Bhakti Fest, which is a weekend celebration of devotional chanting. And to honor that, we have chosen some very mystical, magical, mythical creatures to choose from today. But just so that you don't choose it with your mind, I'm going to allow you to choose between U, D, or P. Is it U, is it D, or is it P? If you chose U, your message is from the unicorn. What a special symbol of purity and gentleness and not using force. So if there is a situation in your life where you've been trying to kind of force it to unfold, or there's something happening around you where you're like, no, I want this to go this way, this way, this way, but it's not naturally flowing in that direction, this is a little maybe reminder for you that you can let go of something you're pushing too hard. Power doesn't come from force. Power comes from love. That is our greatest power and our greatest gift. So there might be something that you're trying to strong arm in your life, and that is the message that unicorn brings. Unicorn with like armies and armament and power and all of these things could not stop the unicorn or capture the unicorn. But the idea in folklore is that in the arms of a maiden, the unicorn would just lie down and rest. So this idea of purity, of simple power, power from the heart, gentleness, honesty, love, all of these things will move this situation in your life forward faster than trying to force it or strong arm it into something. So if you got unicorn today, some tenderness is required. Also an added message about the spiral. Think about the horn on the unicorn. It moves in a spiral, and life is kind of moves in a spiral too, right? Like we circle around things as we move up and as we develop ourselves. And so if you feel like you're not getting anywhere in your life, just remember that spiraling effect, and that sometimes it's like 1,000 steps forward, 999 back, and that is still progress. Don't forget that. So that's the message for you today if you chose unicorn. So if you chose D, the word is dragon that you get. And dragon is, again, one of the most complex and powerful symbols that there are. All over the world, there are depictions of dragons. And in the West, it's sometimes a little bit more ominous than in the East. Really, in China, the dragon is one of the most revered symbols, and a symbol of wealth and protection and nobility and royalty, like a very, very powerful symbol. So remember that this is the year of the dragon, so this is like your year. This is a year, if you've chose this today, to move forward in your life. And if you think about a dragon, they don't kind of hide back. They're breathing fire, so there's that activated part of the dragon. They move forward. They're a combination of a number of animals, like a raptor, like a tiger. They're all like a reptile. All of these different animals put together represent what the dragon looks like. And dragons don't shrink back, so this could be a message for you about stepping into your power and using strength to forge a path forward. Now remember that dragons are often depicted as causing a little bit of chaos in the way, like there's kind of like a ramshackle around them after they've gone through. So just be careful that you don't leave too much of a mess as you move through and forward in your power. If you chose P, we have another symbol of fire, and that is the phoenix. Oh, I love the phoenix. It's like one of my favorite symbols. The phoenix is out of the ashes, the rebirth comes, the transformation. And the old Catholic Church actually used to use phoenix as a symbol for the resurrection. So this is a very old symbol that crosses traditions. You know, it's used in the mystical. You think about the Harry Potter phoenix. It's very exciting to think about being reborn. And so this symbol for you, if you picked P, is about your rebirth and the old dying away and the new emerging. The phoenix is said to regenerate itself every 500 to 1,000 years. So there may be a cycle of 5 or 10 for you that's involved here. It might be 5 days and 10 days, something happening in 5 and then 10, or 5 months and then 10 months, something like that. That may resonate true for you. But think about this idea of living 500 to 1,000 years. The phoenix is an old soul, and so are you. And it's bringing out that old soul self that you have within you. And there may be parts of your life where you've been living small or living not as true to who you truly are, who you really are at your essence. And so what the P is saying to you, the phoenix, the bird, is saying to you today, to bring up forth the old soul parts of you that are at your highest, that are, associated with what you want to do in this lifetime, and really go for that, and what you know you're capable of, and who you know you really are in your heart. So this is a call to burn away the old and rejuvenate and create the new. So it's quite exciting. So thank you so much for joining me on the Joycast, and we look forward to next time. Have a beautiful day, beautiful month. Namaste.